Hello and welcome. You're watching News Now on Goa365 and I'm your anchor Subhashish Govekar. From Goa streets to world events, we bring you the stories that matter. And here's what's happening today. Horrific Andhra bus blaze kills 20 as Bengaluru bound vehicle bursts into flames after collision with motorcycle. Goa cabinet approves plan to include all unrecorded mining dumps in official state inventory. Clash erupts at Kolwale jail, leaving one under trial prisoner seriously injured. And we begin with the top story for the day. A horrific tragedy unfolded near Kurnool, Andhra Pradesh early Friday when a Bengaluru-bound private bus burst into flames after colliding with a motorcycle. The inferno claimed at least 20 lives and left several others injured. The incident, which occurred around 3 a.m., has sparked nationwide grief and a probe into safety lapses in private bus operations.
A horrific tragedy unfolded near Kurnool, Andhra Pradesh early Friday when a Bengaluru-bound private bus burst into flames after colliding with a motorcycle. The inferno claimed at least 20 lives and left several others injured. The incident, which occurred around 3 a.m., has sparked nationwide grief and a probe into safety lapses in private bus operations. According to officials, the Kaveri Travel sleeper bus was travelling from Hyderabad to Bengaluru with 41 passengers when it struck a two-wheel near Chinnatekkuru village on National Highway 44. The impact caused the bike's fuel tank to rupture, sparking a fire that quickly engulfed the air-conditioned bus. Many passengers were asleep and had little time to react as the flames spread within minutes. Survivors described scenes of panic and chaos as the main door jammed, forcing them to smash emergency windows to escape. Around 21 passengers managed to flee while others perished before help arrived. Firefighters took nearly an hour to douse the blaze, by which time the vehicles were completely gutted. Officials confirmed that DNA samples are being collected to identify several charred bodies. Leaders across the country, including Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Draupadi Murmu, expressed condolences. Both Andhra Pradesh and Telangana governments announced ex gratia for victims' families, while Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu ordered a high-level investigation. Preliminary findings suggest the accident was triggered by a fuel leak after the collision. Manish Parab and Omkar Deshprabhu for Goa365.
In a key move that could reshape Goa's mining landscape, the state cabinet has cleared a proposal to include all uninventoried mining dumps in the official state inventory. The government says this step will help bring long-pending clarity to Goa's mining data and possibly pave the way for future decisions on their use. Let's take a closer look.
The Goa cabinet today approved a proposal to include all uninventoried mining dumps under the state's official mining inventory. Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant said the decision aims to systematically assess and manage these mining dumps, many of which have remained undocumented for years.
Dump, which were declared by the erstwhile leaseholders in terms of Clause 8.7 of the Goa Mineral Policy 2013, आम्ही घेता. म्हणजेच फाटले फावटी अनइन्व्हेंटरायज त्यांच्या लिस्टान तांच्यांनी दाखोवंक नाशिल्लो, ओके, असो ओर पडून आशिल्लो त्यांचोच, ओके, तो जो आसा पळय न्ही तो इट्स आउटसायड लीज तो आमी गोवा मिनरल पॉलिसी 2013 तो आत्ता ताजे लिस्ट हांगासर ना, ओके, ताजे लिस्ट तांच्या कडल्यान घेतले. इट इज वो जो आहा पळय न्ही ते डिक्लेअर्ड करता अर्सवायल लीज होल्डर्स, ओके, हय. हय, डम्प पॉलिसी इज डिफरंट आनी ताच्या भायलो तेंचो ओर वो पडून आशिल्लो तो, हय, तो मागीर डिसिजन वो पयलीं आमी लिस्टान हाडटा, हय, इन्व्हेंटरीन.
2013 हाडटा.
Okay. Second is in permission for the 4 posts of the medical officer in the blood bank in the Goa Medical College on the contract basis. Third one is in for the repair renovation of the existing building of the veterinary hospital at Kutti for the new government veterinary college. The शुरुआत है. Proposal for the amendment of the Goa Public Service Commission Regulation 2020 various ह्याच्या संदर्भातले सिनियर rules जे आसा RRs जे changes केल्ले ते GPSC amend करता ताज्या खातीर आसा proposal. This is for the different post. It is start from the senior assistant. Yeah. तितून स्टेनोग्राफर आहे ते सगळे पोस्ट आयले जे पयलीं त्या पोस्टांक इट इज नॉट एज रिलॅक्सेशन वेर आर द RR आनी तेजे हितूल्लो रिलॅक्सेशन्स आसतात वेगवेगळे. इट इज नॉट एज रिलॅक्सेशन्स. Appointment of the pharmacist on the contract basis under the employees state insurance scheme ESI. Appointment of the physiotherapist for the 100-bedded ESI hospital in Margao. Proposal for filling of the 1 post on the lecturer in the Department of the Radiation Oncology on contract basis in Goa Medical College. Proposal of filling of the 1 post of the assistant professor in the Neuro and Vascular Intervention Radiologist in the Department of the Radio Diagnosis in the contract basis in the Goa Medical College. Proposal of the filling of the 2 posts of the assistant professor in the Department of the Cardiovascular and Thoracic Surgery on the contract basis in Goa Medical College. Filling of the 3 posts of the junior engineer on the contract basis and 2 civil engineer. Junior engineer, 2 civil and 1 electrical, in Directorate of Tribal under the tribal cell on the contract basis. Again, setting up of the legal and IT cell in the Goa Housing Board Goa Housing Board Corporation. Thank you.
Dylan Rodriguez, Subhashish Govekar and Arun Naik for Goa365.
We'll be back shortly with more news after this short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. Behind the steel walls of Kolwale, it's not exactly order in the court. This time, it's a full-blown brawl. Again. At North Goa's Kolwale Central Jail, chaos has once again pierced the perimeter. One under-trial prisoner was seriously injured, allegedly by a group of fellow inmates inside the facility. The exact trigger still under wraps.
The clash reportedly erupted between 2 groups of inmates inside Kolwale's walls. The prisoner was rushed to District Hospital Mapsa for treatment. 1 man down, many questions up.
ये कहाँ पे हो? ये कहाँ पे मारा था? ये कहाँ पे हुआ? जेल में। अंदर हुआ? ओके। कितने जन थे मारने को? 8-10 लोग मारा। क्यों मारा? क्यों मारा? हाँ? बुलाया।
Meanwhile, the jail's past is no innocent bystander. In 2022, a jail guard at Kolwale was arrested for trying to smuggle cocaine into the facility. Over the last 7 years, there have been at least 5 separate cases of prison staff caught smuggling narcotics into Kolwale. This June, 4 people were arrested for using a rope and tree method to throw ganja packets over the boundary wall into the jail. And earlier this year, an under-trial accused in the NDPS case was assaulted inside Kolwale jail. A group of 4 to 5 inmates allegedly entered his cell and beat him up. So today's incident adds yet another scar to a prison already under scrutiny. With contraband drones, rogue guards, inmate assaults and now this violent clash. Kolwale's walls, which are supposed to contain trouble, now seem to let trouble roam freely. Nitiksha Gaunkar, Lindsay Menezes and Omkar Deshprabhu for Goa365.
Don't go anywhere, we will be back shortly after the small break. Welcome back, and finally for the weather. It's going to be another wet and windy weekend for Goa as the depression over the Arabian Sea inches closer to the state. With a yellow alert in place until October 26th, both North and South Goa are likely to experience moderate to heavy rain, thunderstorms and gusty winds over the next 2 days. Planning to step out? You might want to think twice.
Out at sea, a large weather system is brewing, a depression that's slowly pushing closer to Goa. It's currently several hundred kilometers off the Goan coast, but it's already starting to influence the weather. As it moves northward, it's pulling in plenty of moisture from the Arabian Sea, setting the stage for more clouds, rain, and gusty winds across the state over the next 24 hours. This movement will keep Goa under cloudy skies and on and off rain spells through the weekend, especially during the afternoon and evenings. In the past 24 hours, the state saw light to moderate rainfall in most parts, with the highest temperature touching 32.4 degrees Celsius and the lowest dipping to 23.5 degrees Celsius at the Abolim. For Saturday, the IMD predicts cooler weather, with temperatures hovering around 29 degrees Celsius by day and 24 degrees Celsius at night, thanks to thick cloud cover and continuing showers. Thunderstorms with lightning and strong gusts of wind between 30 and 50 km per hour are likely to sweep across the parts of Goa. Officials warn that these winds could uproot trees, damage weak structures and disrupt power lines, especially in low-lying and coastal neighborhoods. Residents should brace for waterlogging and poor visibility during intense spells of rain, leading to traffic congestion and longer travel times. Authorities have urged drivers to avoid flooded roads, while those in flood-prone areas are advised to move to safer grounds if heavy rains persist. The sea will remain rough and choppy along the coast, with squally weather expected from October 5th to 27th. Fishermen have been strictly warned not to venture into the sea until the October 28th, and tourists are advised to stay away from the water. Ferry services may also face temporary suspension during heavy rainfall. The IMD has cautioned that the heavy rain could cause local flooding, mudslides and damage to crops, particularly in rural and agricultural areas. People are urged to stay indoors during lightning, unplug electrical appliances and follow updates from the official weather services. Yellow alert until October 26th. Moderate to heavy rain and thunderstorms very likely. Gusty winds from 30 to 50 km per hour expected. Flooding and waterlogging possible in low-lying areas. Traffic delays and power cuts possible. Rough seas, fishermen advised to stay ashore until October 28th. Landslides and crop damage possible. Avoid travel during heavy rain. Check route updates. Stay indoors and follow safety precautions. Maximum and minimum temperature for Saturday 29 degrees Celsius and 24 degrees Celsius. Bureau report Goa365 with inputs from IMD.
That wraps up our top stories for today. You've been watching News Now on Goa365. For more in-depth reports and stories, visit our website at www.goa365.tv. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Goa365TV for continuous coverage and updates on stories that matter. Stay informed, stay safe, and we'll see you again this time tomorrow on Goa365.